much as I hate saying it, I'm saying Lakers in 6, and Bron's. I think Bron's gonna be a Finals MVP. He's gonna be dishing the rock like crazy. Like that's the best way to beat this Miami team. So I'm saying Lakers in 6, Bron Finals MVP.
Damn, a Heat fan. My heart says Heat. You know, as a Celtics fan.
Trust me, I understand.
My heart says Heat, so I'm going with the heart. Heat in 7, Bam Finals MVP. Lock it in. Lock it in.
It's Kobe season.
But if Lakers win, as a Celtics fan, I'll be happy for them. You know, for LeBron and for Kobe.
Who's the Finals MVP though?
Bam Finals MVP. Lock it in.
Okay.
Mo. Not your fan pick, your actual pick.
My actual pick, Lakers in 4.
Huh?
I don't know.
Or you have to win 0 games.
Kuz, AD, LeBron can share Finals MVP. They got it.
Come on.
I mean,
well, we have less than a minute remaining on the recording time. I'm going to get out of here with saying that it's been fun. Lakers in 6, LeBron James Finals MVP.
Okay.
Congrats to King James for his 4th ring and 4th Finals.
Already? Where the hell's Moody?
Great question.
I don't know, bro. This is his fucking podcast. Nigga's not here.
Meanwhile.
Sorry, guys, I can't make it to the podcast. I'm over here so big. Stupid. Everyone pick the Clippers, boss. Stupid. You dumb.
Hey, let's get that started, then, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Slightly Biased podcast with your very belimitic crew today. You're a resident Heat fan, depressed resident Heat fan right now.
Thank you.
Yeah. We got Meek in the building. Meek, but say what's up.
How we doing, everyone?
We got me. You know, I guess I'm charged today. I don't know. I just kind of.
Yeah, I mean, if you want it, you got it.
Whatever. I didn't listen. Hamoudi can't be here today because Hamoudi is too busy. Hamoudi's still in the champagne, I think.
He's going to the store getting like 16 bottles of champagne.
Exactly.
Or something like that.
There is a APB out for shirtless Hamoudi. He's last seen with shirtless JR and Caruso running around the streets of LA. Have not seen him since. But I think whoever and whoever's editing the podcast, I don't know who you are. You amazing editor. With that video, Hamoudi will send you that video. Hamoudi, I'm just in the podcast. Now you gotta do it. Hamoudi will send you that video of him, whatever he did in the shower just now.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
But look, let's get started like this. Congrats to LeBron James.
Congrats to the King, man.
Congrats to the Lakers.
Number 4.
You know, as a Heat fan, I want to hear your take. I want to hear what you think. How you thought the finals ended. I want to hear, first off, but coming into the finals, all right? Right? I believe you said, but you weren't thinking, but y'all had a real chance. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I said Lakers in 6 from the jump, man.
You did. But you see it like this, though. You know what I'm saying? You see like it was a real fight.
Honestly, I think we should have done better than what we did. Game 1, we were absolutely horrendous. And then in Game 6, I think it was partly, we were bad, but the Lakers played practically a perfect game. Rondo gave them like 20. Bron had a triple-double. AD was going crazy. KCP was hitting shots. Danny Green was hitting shots. And defensively, they were just menacing. We could not get anything going.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna say this about that. Game 1 was not a representation of that Heat team. Game 1 was not. Game 1, y'all lost to yourself. Like Lakers were doing anything they wanted to y'all, but y'all lost to yourselves as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that's why I think also like the game, like people will look at the Game 1 blowout and the Game 6 blowout, all right, and be like, oh, it's the Heat all choked again. Like no, Game 1 y'all played bad. Game 6, the Lakers put you in, guys. And the Lakers, I'm telling you, that second quarter the Lakers had defensively might have been one of the most perfect defensive second quarter I've ever seen.
No, legitimately, I was terrified watching. I was like going into halftime, I looked and I was like, I don't know if we're going to break 70 points this game.
They were on.
Like I was terrified.
I will shout out to the Lakers, man, because every position from the point guard to the center, every player that came into that game was locked in defensively. No assignments were missed. They made their
impact on the defensive end of the floor, and they were not playing around with us.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, Meek. All right, let me ask you this. All right, your team just lost the NBA Finals. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. It was a very good NBA Finals. All right. Let's be honest. You also not been there. No one really had y'all in there, right?
Oh no, absolutely not.
What happens now? Are you hopeful for next season? Are you worried? You're hopeful for next season?
I'm hopeful for next season.
Yeah, even though Celtics are gonna be back.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
The Nets are gonna be the Nets are gonna be back.
The Nets scare me because the Nets have two superstars.
Giannis is gonna be last year in the Bucks. He's like, yo, either we win. Every Buck player is gonna be either we win now, or Giannis is leaving.
I mean, honestly.
What you want, because Giannis is going to the Heat.
We handled the Bucks, and I'm not going to say we handled the Celtics. Brad Stevens could have had a better series. Kemba could have had a better series, but we beat the Celtics. But I have no idea what we're going to do against the Nets because Kevin Durant is one of, if not the most unguardable scorer in the NBA right now. Mm-hmm. He can get his at all three levels. He's 6'11", 7 foot, handles the ball, can catch and shoot off the dribble. And I love Jimmy, I love Bam. I don't know if they can guard that. So I think at that point it just comes down to, KD's gonna get his regardless, but can you contain everybody else?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, also we had to see KD after the torn Achilles. The torn Achilles is not something you come back from the same player. Good. So we'll see. Not a lot of people have done it. So hopefully KD is one of them, though. He's too great not to be.
He's a legend, man. Yeah. I'm looking forward to next season.
You're looking forward to next season?
If we keep all the young guys we had, keep a couple of the vets. I mean, Iguodala maybe, Crowder maybe.
Is there a star coming there soon?
Not this off season, but
next season the stars coming.
2021. 2021, we're making big moves.
Listen, man, I'm gonna say this though. Let's talk more about Game 6, all right? Since I know you don't want to, but that's the game that decided.
That one hurt.
And I think, and I'm gonna say this, first off, every playoff game where I think LeBron's locked in now is when the Lakers do their best, because every time LeBron's been locked in, there was no competition from anyone else in the league.
And I want my damn respect
at all. And we saw it in. And LeBron tried his absolute best in Game 5, of course, in the 40-point triple-double.
Yeah.
They were open missed three away.
Oh, yeah. No,
and not even open. And a bad pass from Meek. I said Meek, sorry.
I wish I threw that pass. I put that.
From Markieff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
From winning in 5, And I hate to keep bringing it up, but Jimmy Butler surprised me. I knew Jimmy Butler to me has always been a star.
Look.
But in that finals, if I knew nothing about basketball, but nothing about basketball, and I watched Game 3 through 5, right? Game 3, 4, 5,
and
you told me Jimmy Butler was the best player in the league,
you buy it.
I might have seen it. I might have
seen it.
If I knew nothing about basketball, right? Because that man, of course, Game 6 was not a good game, but the Lakers were focused on him. They're like, hey, someone else is going to have to beat us.
Someone else is going to have to
They were doubling him. They were crowding the paint. And I cannot stress this enough. I have never seen someone change a whole team, the whole paint defense in the recent years by themselves the way AD did.
The team speaks to his versatility, his concentration.
Oh, it was absurd. I think the issue we had in Game 6 is the fact that Bam can't stretch the floor. AD literally just sat back. Every dribble handoff, he sat in the paint. Any sort of action that Bam was in, he would sit in the paint knowing Miami's guys want to get downhill, try and, get themselves going like that if you're not hitting threes.
Yeah.
And then his just presence, his length, his athleticism, the way he alters shots is just
talent.
It was a problem.
It was AD, And I think there's a stat somewhere that I gotta find it, but the number of shots contested for the Lakers, it was like LeBron, the Dwight Howard, setters, all right.
Mhm.
But by far, when I say by far, no, I'm talking like in Usain Bolt speed. By far, number one was AD in that number.
Nah, I mean that makes
You know?
sense.
And I just like it's just I was like this man like, another point I'm gonna make. This is the first game in a long time I've seen your rookies, Tyler Hero and Nunn, and not even rookies, just all your young players. Tyler Hero, Nunn,
Duncan.
but Duncan had a good game. I feel like game. So he
This
just
is alright.
like his game was just shut down. They were guarding. They were like
Yeah.
Duncan was still hitting his tough shots. But mostly Tyler Hero, a little bit of Nunn. Where I watched him, and this is the first time in almost a large sample of games I'm like, oh, but these two are rookies. They don't know what the hell they're doing out there. Because Tyler Hero, I think it was like plus minus, like minus 56, some crazy ass number like that. Like it was.
Yeah, I mean,
He was
I remember in game one, Tyler Hero, in the first half, Tyler Hero played 17 minutes, and he was on minus 30 at halftime.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, Tyler didn't have a very good series. Like, he still put the ball in the basket, but he wasn't very efficient the way we did, and defensively, he just couldn't keep up.
Yeah.
Because,
But there's a future there for him.
Oh, he's going to be a bucket getter. He's going to average at least 20 a game.
Yeah, right now, although I'm putting Tyler Hero in my personal club, right? It used to be, listen, 2 years ago, Marcus Smart was the king of this club, the king of the no, yes club. You know what I'm talking about when a player gets the ball? Right now, it's that new president. Look, it's slightly biased. I want to introduce y'all to the new club president of the no, yes club. Because Tyler Hero will take shots that you will say no, but yes to. It is so in Game 6. There's some shots I'm like, damn.
He shoots some shots where I'm like, then it goes in, so I'm like, man, I can't be that upset.
Yeah, but someone.
A bucket's a bucket.
But I like the Heat team. I like what it saw. Shout out to the Lakers for getting to where they got.
Oh, 100%, man.
Yeah. And, that just, I'm telling you, man, like, LeBron came out that game. First of all, Rondo did his thing. But LeBron came out there. As a Celtics fan, I was like, damn, he's back. And I was talking like 12 years ago.
Around.
I'm talking 09, 010.
I'm saying that was Celtics Rondo.
I
was stressed.
You know what bothers me the most about that? When Rondo came back in the playoffs, I was like, listen, Rondo and LeBron had not been a good fit together. Right? Because they weren't in the regular season. Rondo was not good in the regular season. He was not good. But damn, I tweeted that or something. Oh my God, bro! When Rondo started playing well, everyone just kept coming back to that. Every good game, everyone like now I say this: Rondo and LeBron are not a good fit. They're not. I don't care what everyone says, but playoff Rondo and LeBron get best fit of all time.
Playoff Rondo's a whole different player, man.
And you think about it, he got that nickname because he was playing bad in regular season. The playoffs would come and he was amazing.
Crazy.
So that's the role players really stepped up for them, man. They're fourth, fifth man, they're sixth man, just doing the outside.
Yeah, everyone did their job, and that's how you need to win games. I mean, it comes down to that.
And I'm gonna say this: KCP might be a superstar at his role. He's not a, you know what I'm saying? At his role.
No more KCP slander. That
no
just
more
makes me
KCP
so happy. That makes me so happy, man.
Are you a fan?
I'm a platinum member of the KCP fan.
Platinum member.
Platinum member.
Are you buying his OnlyFans?
Huh?
But let me ask you this, man. I hate to bring up this argument, but we're basketball fans, and I guess we're kind of in the basketball media, even though we're just starting out.
Hey, man, gotta start somewhere.
I gotta ask you this question, Meek.
What's up?
Does this put LeBron over Jordan? Oof. Does this ring put LeBron over Jordan? For you. I'll say my take, but and we don't have to get too deep into it. We don't have to get like a whole I think Jordan is better than LeBron, or LeBron does this ring put LeBron over Jordan, or is he already over for you?
See, this is how I've always put the argument. There's a difference between the best basketball player of all time and the greatest basketball player of all time. LeBron has always been the best basketball player of all time since he was in Miami for me. Because his skill set, there's nothing he can't do really. But in terms of greatness, I think he would have to win at least one more ring.
At least
for him.
More ring.
At least
right now he's close, but the gap closed in.
Oh, he's gotten closer.
Yeah.
Honestly, another ring and Finals MVP, or if he secures another regular season MVP, that might put him like right there with Jordan.
Yeah. See, for me, this is my take, right? Jordan is my number one, even though I never saw him play. I know, like, I'm gonna get a couple things off my chest. One, I know everyone says Jordan played against plumbers and all that stuff, right?
Cap.
Yeah.
That's cap.
Maybe he did, fine, but it wasn't like he was competing with them. He was destroying.
Exactly. He ran through.
That's my part. You know what I'm saying?
It was no joke.
I'm like, yeah, maybe he was playing against plumbers and all that stuff, but it wasn't like he was competing with them. He was the king. He was destroying them. You know. And LeBron, again, the era now is just more talented. You know, the fifth player on the team is amazing. You know, so
100%.
Because obviously skills grow as everyone goes, coaches grow, and everyone gets better as time. And there's gonna be someone who's gonna be where the 12th man is gonna be as good as the fifth man in 20 years from now in the NBA.
That's gonna be wild.
So that's my take on it. So I think taking that plumber argument out for me, right? Jordan's number one, right? Because this is pure like. To me,
it's dominated.
But this trophy, LeBron's always been my second, right? But this trophy, when I say it's LeBron, it's Jordan 1A. If someone said LeBron was 1B, I'm like, yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Right? Because
I could agree with that, honestly.
And he's there. He's knocking on that door.
You're right there.
And you really look at where Kevin Durant on the Warriors away from talking about LeBron having maybe 2 more rings, maybe, at least 1 more, I think. All right? Who knows? You know, but enough of that. You know, let's talk about what the Lakers should do this offseason. You know, they have a lot of player options. I think they got like Dwight, JaVale, a lot of people that can go, a lot of people that can come back. Should they go and run it back with the same roster?
Honestly, a lot of their pieces are, you know, well, not a lot, but some of their pieces are aging. I mean, Danny Green's like, what, 33, 34? Dwight Howard's in his 16th year, going into his 17th season now.
Shout out to Dwight, by the way.
Shout out Dwight, man. He deserved the ring.
He deserved it.
100%. Who else? You know, JaVale's. How old is JaVale? I feel like he's on the older side because I remember him with the Wizards way back in the day.
Let me go look it up. I think JaVale's in above that at 30 mark.
Oh, he definitely. I think he's probably like 32.
32 exactly. 32 exactly. You know what I'm gonna say real quick? I'm gonna do it, but like I realized something. Did you realize? Okay, so the Heat. It is crazy to say this, but JaVale, like Dwight Howard, we're talking about a 3-time but defensive player of the year, right?
Yeah.
Was ran off the floor in the finals during Game 4 or 5, and mostly Game 5, right? Just like if Jimmy drove in, he was like, "Bet Dwight's there." I'm gonna pull it, which is crazy to say. If you told me that 10 years ago, I'm like, "You're crazy." He's blocking that.
Yeah, exactly.
But Frank Vogel said, "All right, this is finals time. JaVale, Dwight, y'all only play." And AD finally, did you realize? Okay, AD finally played center. He finally played center, and he dominated.
It was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
He dominated, bro.
Terrifying.
If AD just committed to center, I'm talking top 3 player in the league, maybe top 2.
Honestly, I would say probably top 2.
Because
his offensive skill set is so diverse. He can get a bucket from anywhere.
You can't drive in.
Defensively, it's the same thing. He's so diverse, so versatile. He can guard 1-5. He can switch pick and rolls, no problem.
I'm with you, bro. I was like, and like we all saw it in Game 6. He played center, and that paint was strapped. There was no
locked in.
So I just wish he would just play center, bro, for the rest of his career. He would dominate. He's already, and that's scary. He's already dominating.
Yeah, and he could get.
Even if it's a center in the paint with him, he's still gonna be a top 5 player, top 6, and wherever you want to put him. All right. Center. To me, I'm like, he's top 5, and you can't argue about it. He's top.
No question.
Argue about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I had to get off my chest because I was like, I love when AD plays center.
Nah, I mean, I feel you, but yeah, I mean, Lakers have a lot of aging pieces, but I mean, I feel like they could. I really feel like they don't need, you know, to make big all-season moves to stay successful. They just need, you know, players who can fill the role, shooters to, you know, complement LeBron's playmaking ability. You know, guys who can defend perimeter players, especially guards and wings.
If you want, I can tell you the players who have a guaranteed contract but going into next season for the Lakers.
Okay, I want to hear this.
LeBron. But Danny Green. Alex Caruso. Kuzma.
Okay.
Jalen Horton Tucker. and Quinn Cook.
Yeah.
That's
That's it.
That's it. Anthony Davis has to, which I think he'll resign. I think he'll
resign, no question.
Okay, so let's go put him with the. I'm signing, right?
Mm-hmm.
KCP, he's due $8 million next season, but it's a player option, so I don't see him turning down that option.
I think he takes that player option, no question.
JaVale McGee is owed is also a player option of $4 million. I think
he'll take it. Yeah.
Rondo, I think Rondo is not making a lot of money.
I won't be surprised.
Yeah. And then the players Avery Bradley also has a player option. And I don't know.
What about AB? That's crazy.
I think Avery Bradley's the odd man out. I think he's gone next season. I think he'll opt out his player option. I don't know. Because Beverly was paid recently for defense, and someone's gonna pay Avery Bradley.
That is true.
Clippers, maybe. I see the Clippers doing some snake stuff.
Yeah, that would not surprise me at all. They need to change something right now.
Yeah. And then the unrestricted free agent, they got J.R. Dion. I don't think they really care if they stay or go. I think those guys at this point in their careers are bottom of the roster people.
Yeah.
We don't play them in playoffs. And Markieff, I think Markieff, they signed back.
That makes sense.
But someone's gonna pay him now. He played really well in the playoffs. Someone's gonna pay him.
True.
Someone's gonna pay him. Jared Dudley, I don't think anyone cares
Do not care.
about him. Yeah. Dwight Howard, I think Dwight Howard stays for to go and run it back. I think Dwight is done with the whole I'm signing for money now. I think he just wants rings.
I think Dwight wants to re-sign, but I don't know if the Lakers would want that. To be honest.
Really?
If they want to commit to, fully going, AD center.
It's not them though. It's AD. AD hates playing center.
But as an organization, you need to,
listen. Every team has tried it, bro.
Exactly. See what's best for your team, and if that's what you think is best, then give AD 15, 20 games off during the regular season. Load manage him if that's what he needs.
Jeez, you're going load management.
But it's like if that's your best option for center, he's a top 5. That's lowballing him, top 5 player in the league.
Yeah. We'll see what they do.
The gap from AD to Dwight Howard is very large, in my opinion.
And we'll see what they do. I'm with you on that, but I don't think AD. I think AD tells him I still want to play power forward.
That would make sense.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think the Lakers. I think what they need is I'm going to sound crazy. I think they need because you watch that the Lakers go and run their offense, and it's a lot of ISO, LeBron or AD, and then someone driving and causing help, and LeBron will pass it out to the open man, or Rondo, or I guess in the playoffs, it was playoff Rondo will drive in and may pass an open man or score, and I think they need And it could be Kuzma, but Kuzma defense is so bad. I think they need another shot creator, especially at the guard position, And there's a player I like. If they do their money right, it could fit.
Can I guess the name?
Go ahead.
Derrick Rose.
Oh, it is. Derrick Rose is a very good option. A much cheaper option than the person I'm thinking about. Much cheaper option. Fred VanVleet, bro. Fred VanVleet.
I don't know if they have the cap for that.
I think it really just depends on who they bring back. They will have to let go of a lot of bench players that they have.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, right? No, for a fact.
So, but you know what I mean? But they need a Rondo for 82 games and playoffs. All right? Because Rondo in playoffs was amazing. I'm not this, but they need someone to do that for the whole season and playoffs. So. But Derrick Rose, I can definitely see that. But another aging star, not actually a star, but you know what I mean? Someone who
Derrick Rose is younger than Steph Curry is. People forget that. He's not insanely old. He's 30.
Damn.
He's not crazy old. It's just he's had so many injuries. He's not the same explosive Derrick Rose we know.
32 years old? How old Steph Curry? What are you talking about? Hold on.
Wait.
Derrick Rose 32, brother. Steph Curry's 32.
Okay, so they're the same age.
But Steph Curry is older.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Listen, the Lakers. The Lakers scare me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Celtics fan. The Lakers scare me because when they were locked in, bro. Especially LeBron.
I don't blame you. When they're locked in defensively, I don't think there's a team that can beat them. Legitimately.
There's nothing to do. You know, shout out to Hamoudi for celebrating his win right now in LA.
Bro, y'all really thought we were gonna win the chip? Look me in the eyes and tell me you dead serious. You stupid if you were. Just for that, I'm popping another bottle. No, I'm popping.
Crazy. You want to switch it up and talk football real quick?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's chop it up.
I know me and you are mostly basketball fans, but we dabble on football. You know,
A little
something. And the only thing I really want to talk about, man, I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'm not. I would never wish that injury on anyone.
No, man.
Never in my life. Never in my life.
Man, Dak. Did you see the actual injury?
Man, I was on Twitter, you know, because I should be studying, but I was like, I'm going to go check Twitter.
I feel that.
Talk about Dak. I'm like, what the hell happened? Bro. And I'm, as a Celtics fan, I watched that Gordon Hayward injury.
Stop.
I got flashbacks. I saw that ankle the wrong way. I got flashbacks.
It was bad.
And it broke my heart, man. I'm like, damn. You know, that's tough to see. That's tough to see.
Exactly.
But I'm an Andy Dalton fan, so let's get it, baby. No, okay. I'm kidding. I do like Andy Dalton. I don't know why.
I mean, just the fact that, you know, he didn't get his, you know, big payout contract either this season. I mean, do I personally think he was asking for too much money? Yes. He is not a $50 million a year quarterback. No disrespect to him, but that's for like Pat Mahomes and just Pat Mahomes.
Mahomes, Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, someone who earned it. And I get it, Dak is really good, but damn, man.
Yeah, I mean, but just the fact that he was on, you know, that 1-year franchise tag and, you know, his health, you know, going into next season is going to be
I think that contract
questionable.
I think Dak leaves. Unless they franchise tag him again, I think Dak leaves and touches it.
I would not be surprised, man.
And I think if he leaves, though, I think someone will pay him. I think
someone will give him a bag.
Broncos.
I promise you that.
I think the Broncos will give him the money he wants. You know, which is
I don't want to talk about
putting it out there.
That would be interesting.
But we'll see. And maybe Dak will want to go prove himself again and take the franchise tag again. But you know, I think first off, that whole division before Dak's injury, butt cheeks, right? Butt cheeks, but. That hurt to see.
Yeah, man. That was a rough one. Prayers up to Dak, man. Speedy recovery, the whole spiel.
To every young athlete out there, bet on yourself, man. But sometimes, if you can, take the long-term contract.
Take the long-term deal, man.
Yeah, but I get what Dak doing. He was betting, and Dak was playing pretty well this season. So like he was betting on himself.
He was balling. I don't.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. But I think.
Crazy, man.
Like the worst part is, this is how bad that division is. The Cowboys lost their star quarterback, and if you told me that in 12 weeks from now that the Cowboys won their division, I'll be like, yeah, I can fully see that.
That would make sense,
right? You know what I'm saying? That division is so bad. I'm like, I can fully see
the Giants are an absolute. I have no words for them. You know, Washington. Their D line is good. That's about where it ends.
Alex Smith, baby. Hey, speaking of injury, Alex Smith.
You know, we'll see. Exactly. It's good to see him back. We'll see what he can do. The Eagles, they're just an injury plague. Like if you go to the Eagles, you go there to get injured. It's insane.
Bro, I've said this to a cousin of mine who's an Eagles fan, and shout out Hunted. But I said this and many times. Philadelphia, the whole city needs to fire every athletic trainer they got. The whole and just restart.
Yeah,
the football team, the basketball team, the whole city needs to fire every athletic trainer they got. I as someone who played rugby in college, I loved my athletic trainer. I was there with them almost every day.
It's vital.
They need to fire everyone. They gotta restart the whole program. Cause damn, man.
Yeah, bro. Everybody gets injured there. It's
crazy, bro. And I'm like. But you know what, though? Hey, I went to high school. True story. I went to high school with Travis Fulgham. right? The guy, the Eagles, who've been catching the last 2 weeks, caught 2 touchdowns.
Did you really?
I went to high school and college with him.
That's wild.
That's what I'm saying, my dog. Hey, Travis, you watching this, which I know you're not. Congrats, bro. Eat up. Eagles, it might be butt cheeks right now, but I see you eating, big fella.
Yeah,
and Chad Ocho Cinco,
Go.
sent him a tweet.
Go.
He added Travis on Twitter in public. Swear to God.
That's so wild, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's
Travis,
crazy.
eat up, Travis. Eat up. All right. Any topics you want to go and talk about? First off, man, so how you doing? You doing good in life?
Another day in the office, man. I can't complain.
Another day in the office.
How about yourself?
I'm good, man. What bothered me is how tight that do-rag is tied, bro. I see the veins pop out of your head. You know what? I know how we're gonna end this, Meek.
Don't you dare say wave check.
Wave check. I said. Wait. The first slightly biased wave check.
I ain't even got my brush on me.
Wave.
My hairline will be looking goofy.
Hold on.
You know, we getting there. It's a process. We gonna get it right.
Man, if I ever see you in person again, Meek, I'm gonna grab a bus and go the opposite way. Just.
Oh nah, we'll fight. That's fighting words right there.
You guys heard it here first.
We gonna thump it out. I'm gonna make sure someone record it too.
Yeah,
that's content.
I'm not trying to record me just beating you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Disrespectful, man.
Just leave. You gonna leave the call now? Is that it? You're done? You out of here?
I'm thinking about it. Come on, man.
All right. Hey, but thank y'all for watching this episode.
Always a pleasure. Thank you for tuning in.
Wait, are we on Spotify yet? I'm gonna go at Hamoudi. Are we on Spotify?
That's a great question. I wish I could give you an answer.
Hamoudi, because I know you're gonna watch this later. Put us on Spotify already, man. Stop playing. Put us on Spotify. If all those watching those on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe below.
Like, comment, subscribe.
You know,
follow
everyone.
Instagram or something. I don't know.
Yeah, follow me on the gram, Sadiq_McLovin, SABDIK_McLovin. Meek, go ahead.
Mine is JMeek_34.
Everyone, DM Meek on Why the Heat Suck. All right, y'all. Have a good time. Have a good night.
Don't talk to me.
And wear a mask, but take care of yourselves.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Out in
Peace
these
out.
streets.